4 days that the country will never forget. Exactly 5 years ago, riots swept English cities. Trevor Reeves looked on helplessly while his family business burned to the ground. Now only this building remains.
One of the old handmade tiles from the store, or the roof of the store.
But what's lost will never be replaced.
That drew a line under that part of history. That was the building that was remembered by everybody as being Reeves. It wasn't the building we're in now, even though this was, the original small part of it was where it was started. That was the bit that people remember there, the gabled roofs, the lovely oval chimneys, the architecture that went with it. It was a wonderful building, and people remember it with very fond hearts.
It all began here in London. Marcus and his friend Curtis Henville were among many angered when their friend Mark Duggan was killed by the police.
We've gone to the police station, basically demanding answers to why Mark had been shot. We stood out there for 6 hours for them to turn us away and tell us to clear the streets.
So I just kind of took my anger out on the car, ended up smashing it up, and everything kind of escalated from there.
Marcus Knoxhook went to jail for his role in the riots, with a single act of violence that has been described as the start of all 4 days of rioting.
I mean, my fight was against the police. Do you understand? Like, we weren't coming out to loot shops. If you're pressing the people, eventually they're going to want to stand up to you, because they're looking like, we ain't got nothing to lose. That's how I felt when I stood outside the police station for 6 hours, for them to then turn on away. I said, all right, cool. If that's how you're going to deal with me. Whatever happens to me today, I don't care. You get what I'm saying? But I'm going to make my point known.
It's striking how many people here in Tottenham feel that the frustration that initially triggered the riots, at deaths in police custody, years of suspicion towards the authorities and a lack of opportunities, is still as present as ever. At the same time, there's no denying people are moving into this area in spite of its reputation for unrest, not least at protests in front of this police station. It's changing, and some would say being gentrified. Since the riots, the government has made demolishing council estates and replacing them with mixed communities an explicit strategy to prevent future disturbance. The area police commander for Tottenham during the riots says that's now making things look much more positive.
To see any event like that was absolutely traumatic. It was devastating. That symbol of that burning bus outside Tottenham police station, to see crowds, to see officers who were fearful. It was a completely disturbing image, a completely disturbing time. But that also brought an equal amount of determination that this cannot happen again. We're going to dig in, we're going to work hard, we're going to build genuine relationships, and we're going to make sure that prosperity comes back into those areas.
But for many, rising property values mean the future of their community is under threat. That's causing anger, but could there be more riots?
There's a big possibility, but I'm not waiting for the riots to happen again, you understand? Like, I'm trying to make some sort of change, you get me, to break that cycle.
Afua Hirsch, Sky News.